Hi Cancerian friends, and welcome to your Axis reading for the month of April 2019. This is a reading for Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars, and please remember it will not resonate with everybody. But with this particular reading on my channel is very easy to understand if this is going to be resonating with you or not by the time I finish to read the first 3 cards, because I am going to give you from the Romance Angel as much information as possible about the kind of connection that I'm tapping into. Okay, just before we start, very briefly, I would like to remind you that at the end of this video you're going to see 3 playlists appearing. One would be for all the rest of the other signs for the Axis reading. The second one is for the general love reading for the month of April for all signs, and the third one it's about a timeless reading that I just started doing the month of March. So please remember, it's timeless. It will say March but timeless. March, it's because it's the time that I published it, and it's called the burning question. So whatever question is burning in your mind, just go into that particular playlist and see if you can get the answer that you feel it will resonate with you. Very lastly, if you're interested in a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. So let's start your reading, and please, as I said before, pay attention to the first 3 cards, because those first 3 cards will give you the information that you need to know to understand if this is the reading for you or not. So let's see. Please, angels and guides, please show us how did these 2 people got together in the first place. How did they got together in the first place? What it was that brought them to each other? And here we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So remember again, I didn't mention it before, that the first 3 cards can be you, can be your ex, or can be both of you. So definitely free yourself. It could have been that one of the 2 of you or both of you met at the time when you were after leaving behind a previous relationship. Could have been a romantic relationship, could have been something that you felt tied down. But it was really at the time when you felt free to make your own decisions. You felt free to move forward. Your energy was changing. And that is how the 2 of you got together. Remember that when we are in that kind of energy, we really exude a kind of aura that really represents who we are. Because when we are free, we don't feel threatened. We don't feel compelled to show to put on a mask to be appreciated or to keep going in a relationship or whatever. So this was the trigger of how the 2 of you got together, okay? And again, it could have been that one of the 2 of you was just after coming out of a relationship, and that as well, okay? But let's see why this relationship broke down. What was the trigger? Please show us why this particular relationship breakdown. What was the trigger of the breakup? Please show us. And here it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Here we got the run situation. Okay, very much tied in with this card. The 2 of you got together because more than likely, you know, coming out of a previous relationship that could have been hard to break off, really something heavy, whatever, emotionally, energetically, on whatever level. Then you got together with this particular person, and again, it could be you, could be them, could be both. When the feelings start kicking in and really became apparent to the person that then initiated the breakup, they started to think, red light, I am not going to go down that road again, because when I allowed my feelings to really blossom, to really be felt within myself, to really keep going, look what happened in my previous relationship. I couldn't break free anymore. That was the trigger. There is not the problem of, it wasn't the problem of feelings. It was the problem of acknowledging the feelings. Now, and I strongly sense this card of honeymoon just popped up. And I strongly sense that all of that came up. The breakup more than likely happened during a time together, spent together, maybe a couple of days together somewhere, going on during a holiday together, after a holiday, or just before a holiday together. That is very specific. Okay? So let's see now, what was the purpose of this relationship? Please show us, what was the purpose? What was the purpose of this relationship, this connection? And here we've got chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. So what I strongly sense here, and I have to tell you the truth, my friends, is that really to take from this that yes, the reason why the relationship broke down wasn't because there wasn't any feelings, but it was not, I'm sorry to say that this is what I'm feeling here. The purpose of this relationship was not to become romantic. The purpose of this relationship was really only to understand the physical side. Maybe when you got together, it could have been a long time. One of the two of you that wasn't, that you didn't have action. I'm strongly sensing that. Even though the feelings got in there, it's like as if, I'm strongly sensing here that the universe really took this in their hands. And they said, this relationship has got had a different reason. So now we are going to really bring up the fear to whoever brought the relation. It's very strange what I'm sensing here. It's a very strange feelings I'm getting here, because I wasn't expecting that chemistry card and to react that strongly to that message the way that I felt. That was the last card I was expecting to get. So free yourself as you met together. The romantic feelings, that was the kick down, the barriers up of one of the two of you. But it was like as if it was triggered from above, as if it was already meant to come down, because the only reason would have been just to recognize the chemistry. And I'm not, if you follow my channel, you know that for me this card, it represents very, very important part of a connection. But it's like as if it was predestined. I'm sorry, I'm strongly feeling it was predestined to end. Oh God, why am I saying things like that? So let's see now. I'm going to pick the cards. Now we're going, if you feel that this resonates with you, we're going to see from your ex's point of view. Okay? I'm going to pick the cards myself because we're getting caught for time. How do they still feel about the connection at a subconscious level? And here we've got the Six of Cups. So again, I'm getting these strong feelings. Usually I would read this with a different kind of feelings of, wanting to come back at the subconscious level. No, what I'm sensing now, and I'm sensing it very strongly, I don't know why I'm sensing this, is that for them at a subconscious level, this connection is in the past. What are they feeling at the conscious level? The Devil's card. They recognized what it was about. The Devil's card is about, that energy of, that chemistry energy. What are they doing on the outside world at this very moment? I'm not going to ask what are they going to do about the connection, but what are they doing on the outside world in their own life at this very moment in time? And here we've got the Queen of Wands. And it's near to the Devil. Okay, I have to be honest here. This person is very, very attracted to another person. I am not reading signs here, because this is the energy. with these two cards right next to the other, this particular ex is incredibly physically attracted to a person that there is an incredible attraction with another person. And this other person is very intuitive, and even on the chemistry level, they're very, very well matched. But let's see how did they take the breakup when it happened. And here is the Knight of Swords. They came down quite hard. So if it was them that they broke up the relationship the way that they done it, they came in out of the blue. And as I said, do you remember I told you that that breakup could have happened during a holiday, or talking about a holiday, just after a holiday, or whatever, long holiday, short holiday, whatever. So all of that came up out of the blue, like the Knight of Swords, shoom, cold, you know, that kind of energy. But let's see what are they thinking of doing about the connection at the moment. And here is the Hangman. Yes, the Hangman hang upside down and everything, to try to see and think about looking at it in a different perspective. But it's under the Devil's card that is connecting to this Queen of Wands. And why are they thinking of doing that? And here it's the Four of Pentacles, because they're keeping their heart. Okay, because compared to the connection with you, they're keeping their heart closed. And what are they holding on to? It's the Queen of Wands. That is this other person that is in their life. My God, you know, I made a promise to myself and to everybody looking at the channel that I would always say what I sense through a reading. And this is exactly what I'm getting here. And also, I am looking at this, and can you see this man? This hermit, that this is what they're thinking of doing. Here, I don't know if you can see it there. It looks like a vulture. It's like it's dead. This person is dead, and the vulture is just waiting for it to rot, to eat it away. So for them, they're thinking of letting it rot away and being eaten away. The whole connection. Oh, I'm letting you go here, okay? So if this resonates with you, share and subscribe. I'm not going to say like. If you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below, and please don't forget to click on the 3 playlists that are going to appear right now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.